What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Escapes the defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. We got it. 79. 60 back. 18 back.
Throw in to start this game. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. They go right back to Hall. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He was tackled at the 27.
Hey, that's a run to toe-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Ready, go!
Third and long for him here. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at fourth down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains!
It's a gain of 8.
Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Bind up. 19.
Pass play on first and 10. He's going deep. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Down the sideline inside the 40. Touchdown, New York! The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
The kicker
Well, Brock, we normally talk about complementary elementary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then catch it in for 6 on their opening drive.
We do it every game.
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Hardman with a return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A pickup there of 39. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, the explosive by hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
The kicker on.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Hardman with a return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Schultz with the catch. And there's a big hit right after after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now. They need 7. Hall takes it straight ahead. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Rain on the play up to the 38.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Hall lost it on the hit, and the Jets recover it. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
First down, play action. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Kansas fullback. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. He's on the move past the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-point game. It's a Odunze touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Blast through midfield. And finally down right along that opposing 40.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Now looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal.
Receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by them.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Cowboys 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Hardman with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd down, looking for options. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
To throw here on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Let's go. Looking to throw here. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Pass play coming here. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
That fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Still going past the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Working inside the red zone. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. McBride hauls it in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. That's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's with his back. Hall. what a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Complete to Brees Hall.
The Cowboys signaling for their first
5
time out.
yards on the play.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
10 yards.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout.
First down.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 from the 43. Back to throw.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. It's going to be a 46-yarder. Oops, knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Takes the 2nd down snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Xavier
Prime
Worthy.
connected with Xavier Worthy there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9
This defense,
yards
this defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter.
Right there. They were not going to be denied, and they were able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights.
24.
And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Hartman with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, set. Unlock line.
A give left side for home. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
He's taken down. That's
One of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring back this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That pass is complete to McBride.
First down pass.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Hawk 7.
Sticking to the air here. On the move, headed right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
And the Cowboys.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Finds his target home. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
More yards.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line. After that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
60 Bison. 60.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
The pass.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now
He's been a
2nd
frequent
and
target
10.
throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He brings it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working now from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Looking in the air here. That was his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Cowboys are getting on after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
He was taken down.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Got it. Ready?
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there.
I'll tell you what, you throw in such a compacted area down here tight in the red zone. These receivers, tight ends, don't always have a chance to get a great grip on the ball before that defender arrives. And that defender arrived with some bad intentions. He closed quick and made a play of the game, knocking it free and forcing the turnover.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We got second and 8.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. Tackle made right around the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back back now. Pressure coming. Right back to Worthy. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41. They'll work against the blitz. And they'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Still sticking with the passing game. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Looking quickly here. On second down, Robinson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 4th-quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
It's the score, Jets 35, Cowboys 31.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hall once more. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Coming right is Hall. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Give to Hall on the draw. He still has room inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And the Cowboy first down.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun, it's Hall. Big gap up the middle. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 11-yard
Danger,
line.
I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Design keeper. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Hall running between the tackles. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys jump in front late.
Cowboys.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a pickup of
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of his 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not so much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's good.
Here he is to throw. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 38.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12
Official
yards.
signaling timeout. We've got whistles, time left for one snap, and while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the win goes to the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end.